It's a
Wow.
lot.
Wow. It's incredible that time we're talking about meditation. So,
It's a great thing for meditation, especially when your mind starts to, monkey mind.
yeah. And especially now when things are so crazy and nuts, it's good to learn and know about how being centered and still yourself. And
Yes.
now more than ever, I mean, I do that with the airports. At the airport, I sat down how to breathe, just go back to my
Yeah.
grounding centering. So,
Well, tell us, how did you decide to do a meditation class?
yeah, so this is based. Tonight we're doing a lot about my brand new spiritual meditation course. I think it is Renee here. I'm not sure if Renee is
Oh
here.
yeah, where was the situation? Renee will
Okay,
he'll be back as soon as
you're
he
back. Okay, that's
t-
good. All right,
um
that's fine.
yeah.
So it started with for years, a couple of years now. I wanted to do well, 3 years. I'd say people would write and say, "How can I be still? How can I center myself? How all these different questions? How can I ground myself? How do I not get caught in what's going on out there? I'm a sensitive, an empath. How can I stop picking
Right.
this stuff up?" So I thought I got to put all that together and create a course about it. And this the spirituality of meditation came in, and
Oh,
I worked with this lady, Kellee Brown, who did a lot for Hay House and other authors, and she and I've been working on this. And I went to the studio, recorded all the audios. I've had a producer come and shoot a lot of it with me, and it's pretty incredible, I must say. So I'm really happy about that. So it's a spiritual journey through meditation, and I cover everything. I mean, and things you would not think about. So
yeah.
learning what meditation is, the numerous benefits of developing meditative practice, overcome obstacles in starting and maintaining a meditation practice. So, I mean, I have highlights I can just share throughout the night.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's a lot of stuff that.
Oh, here we go, James.
Here it is.
Every time you sit and practice, you'll discover something new, whether it's about yourself, the world we live in, and the choices that you make, and the people in your life. So be open to anything that happens and everything that happens. Through meditation and sitting in the stillness, you're going to have a new sense of awareness of who you truly are as a soul living on this earth. This is work of the heart. We're going to learn to live from heart forward, and that's what this is about. It's not work. It's beauty. It's fun. It's amusement. It's love. It's feeding your soul. This is all about you. It's your own practice. This meditation process and this practice will change your life. You are no longer living in limitations and fear. You're able to express who you truly are. You will change not only yourself, but the world.
Wow.
Very
Wow,
proud
wow.
of that. I'm very
You
proud of
should
that.
be. It's beautiful. And your house shows so well. And it's
That's gardens I
amazing.
designed. Yeah, I designed that. And a girl who shot that drone shot was a producer who was here shooting a documentary on horses.
Wow.
And as a thank you, she did that drone of my property, of all the gardens I created as a thank you to me. So we used
Oh,
that in meditation. And
it's
it's like
beautiful.
a lot of people worked on that. You can tell it's very passionate, and it really is a wonderful course. And it's I was thinking about it today, when we do a demonstration at night or do some readings at night, during the day of mediumship, you're kind of thinking in your mind, you're opening up your mind, you're clearing your space. And today I was thinking tonight, I'm going to do this. I'm going to talk about my course. I'm going to talk about meditation, the benefits and so forth. And all of a sudden I had this vision. It was so interesting. And it was almost like raindrops on a glass. When raindrops on a glass, it's kind of foggy, kind of smoky. And meditation clears away those droplets and makes it clear.
It does, James.
Like
It does.
like 2010 vision. It becomes very clear. The fog is lifted, and you see things much clearer. And that hit me today. I love that analogy.
That's a wonderful analogy.
It really works well. You take away the fog. You see things for who you are authentically, and what you have to do to let go of the obstacles, and how to get from the head to the heart. That's really what it is. Getting the head to the heart.
I mean, really, that stillness is everything.
It's in the quiet. In my development, I've learned from many teachers, masters, and I remember certain sayings. The quiet is very loud, and I remember like highlights of sitting in the stillness of your being, and you learn to just ground and center yourself. And it's not hard to do. If you can breathe, you can do it. It's taking your breath, using your breath, and running the breath, and being part of that breath. And it's not limited to the physical body, going to the earth world and the spirit world, the spiritual dimension, the world above us, the fields above us, if you will, and around us. And you see yourself as this beautiful diamond who's here to learn and process. And it's getting out of that judgment of the head and getting to the heart where the seat of the soul is. So it's seeing things from a soul perspective. That's the whole course, is the soul perspective meditation.
I was reading today, James. I was reading I think it was, I can't remember, it was Beautiful Road Home or Heal Thyself. I can't remember. It was one of these two. And they were talking about in meditation, if you could see yourself sitting in meditation, you are this star and the energy goes way, way, way out. And they said, it doesn't matter what kind of person you are. It doesn't matter. Your energy goes way, way, way out.
It's true.
I just love that.
It's true. Yeah. The quiet mind, it's our Bible that we use,
Yeah.
White Eagle. It's power of thought. See, we were just talking about that. Just open to a page. This is power of thought. So I have to read that. A disciple of the master must gain a measure of control over his or her thoughts. We suggest that you start by taking yourselves to hand and asserting your mastership over the details of everyday life. Don't let your body do exactly what it wants, or your brain either. Assert your power of command over body and mind. Thus, discipline will grow to be a habit.
It's the truth.
It's
I for many, many, many years, I mean, I meditate every day as you do, every day. I mean, I start my day that way. In fact, let me ask you, where should people begin? You think for me, it's in the morning.
It really depends on each person. It's so different for each person. I tend to, and it's different for everyone. People practice in the morning, in the afternoons, whatever it feels right. I'm gonna cover that in the course, and it's different for every person. It's really, for me personally, I know you too. They like to have a certain time you sit every day.
I do. I plan that with spirit, and I just go in, and for me, it's real good routine.
I did every afternoon. So
you do afternoon, okay?
Yep. And it's sitting in the quiet, and I could be outside in the quiet. I could be out in a deck. I could be I could even be in a pool. I could be in a garden. I could be at the beach. It's getting in that space. It doesn't matter where you are. Just getting in that breath, getting the rhythm, and going from the inside out. Really, what it is, inside out. It's living from the inside out, and you can do that anywhere. But I wouldn't make it so regimented if the person isn't made that way.
If they're not made that way, for sure.
Yeah. And be open to all different experiences. Don't try to control the outcome, the experience. It's just an experience. So just be open to the moments, of that experience. So don't control things, just let things go. It's all about letting things go, letting things flow, because energy flows through us. And we can stop that flow by our thoughts, by obstacles, by thinking. That stops the flow of energy. So we want to be aware that when we stop that flow, we're going to bring ourselves back. Oh, that monkey mind. Oh my God, there it is. Just acknowledge the monkey mind and then just let it go. Just drift off or go back to your breath. Go back to the rhythm. Go back to your rhythm. The movement of the breath. Because the movement of the breath is emotion, is the energy that's flowing through the body. See that prana. And I have some great meditations. I'd like to do one maybe from the course, actually, if we could. And it's a meditation, it's kind of a healing meditation. So
great. Perfect timing for that.
Okay. So everybody, I'm not going to play any music, and I don't know if Pearl's going to bark, but whatever it is what it is, right? So we're just going to close our eyes, and I'm going to turn off my camera for just a second here and let myself get in that space. Great. And as you close your eyes to the outside world, the intention is to open them to the inner world, your inner world of golden light. Look at life from the inside out, not the outside in. And as you set that intention, we become aware of the physical body, not judging it, but just being aware of our feet and our legs, our backs, our shoulders and our arms, our neck, our head, becoming aware of the inhalation and exhalation of the breath. Become aware of how the body feels. Just acknowledge any aches or pains or whatever we feel emotionally, ups or downs or all arounds. Just become aware of the space. And as you become aware of the space, give yourself permission to just be. Just to be. Whatever's going to happen, happens. And as we inhale, we use that inhalation to bring us back to the heart, the space of the soul. And just by having that thought, we can go there. And as you exhale, we set the intention that as we exhale out of our mouths, we release and let go that which holds us back. No longer needing to control anything, just letting it be. So as we inhale, imagine now that you are part of a beautiful string of lights, a beautiful yellow golden light near the very end. But the very top of the string of lights is very, very, very bright. And that higher energy that at the very end wants to feed the lower part of you. So imagine now, as you inhale, you open up the roadway, you open up the circuitry,
You open up the path for the higher voltage to come down to the lower self and to light it up. So together, let's imagine this beautiful light current of light energy coming from the ethos, from the highest self, all the way down to the lower self. And inhale and exhale and let it go, and let it go, and let it go. And we open up our minds to just feel in the moment, just be in the moment. You are a soul, first and foremost, and a soul is love. In your own way, become aware of a mantra and just repeat to yourself that mantra. I love you, whatever it might be. And imagine again that beautiful golden light coming into the body. And inhale and exhale. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Good. And inhale and exhale. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Good. And now imagine all around you a beautiful rings of light, golden green light. And this sphere all around you is a beautiful golden green light. It's almost as if a cape is with you. And within this cape, your energy, this gold green light, is a healing light from the divine. And you realize that your heart, this space is pure green and radiates in front of you and all around you as it sets up this field of healing energy, healing oracle space. And the more you allow the imagination to open up the space, the larger it becomes, the more it expands, and there becomes an awareness that you are looking down the body, from the top of the head all the way down, a vantage point above you. And you're able to move in with that beautiful light into the crown chakra and travel through the body and just become aware of any obstructions, any restrictions in the body, from the head to the eyes, the inside out. How does the energy flow? Are there any obstacles, any old memories, any old traumas that hold back that flow of prana? Become aware of space around the throat area, the lungs, the arms, shoulders. How does it feel? What does it look like? Become aware too that in your other hand, you have a beautiful imaginary wand of healing light that you touch an area, it opens up that space and brings balance to imbalance, brings love to fear, brings the connection of divine, who you are. You remember your heritage and scan through the body now, the abdominal area and the lower area, intestines and so forth, the reproductive area and back. Check out the back area, muscles and spine, any areas there that are not in balance, any areas that are holding energy which is not yours, that might belong to somebody else. The first step of healing is awareness, becoming aware of whose energy is in your space. Going down the pelvic area and then down the legs one at a time. Become aware of any energies you may have there. Good, good. And now as you become aware, once again, you're outside the body looking down. Become aware from this aerial point of view that there are beautiful rings of healers all around you, making a circle, sending you beautiful healing energy, balance, emerald green, beautiful light, bringing balance and peace, harmony to disharmony, love to fear, bringing you back to your origin. You are now aware that you are a soul, and all of your thoughts create a beautiful healing atmosphere as your healing guides surround you and assist you in this space. And as you become aware of these healing guides all around you, there seems by a hierarchy of beings, a row and then another row and then another row, feeding all that. And you become aware as you step even further back, looking down, that there is infinite amount of love and healing being channeled like in a staircase sent your way. You are divine. You are light. You are love. And so it is. And slowly open up your eyes and show your beautiful, shining, healing self.
That was great. That
There's
was
a bunch of good
great.
ones in there. There are over 20 different
Oh,
meditations I've never done
gosh.
before. There's one about the spheres, meeting the spheres, beings of the spheres. There's one about the family, meeting your family in a certain place. All different ones I've never done. So really, it's pretty incredible.
Wow, people loved it, James. Beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Wow, everybody's must love that. They're right there with you. Yeah. Thank you. A lot of people loving this. Listen, everybody, have a great week. And James, have
Thank
a
you, everyone.
great week.
Thanks,
And
Kellee.
that was
Thanks,
so
Renee.
wonderful.
That
Take
was
care,
fun.
everybody.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
You've been listening to Both Sides Now and Beyond, featuring spiritual medium and master teacher James Van Praagh and spiritual medium and psychotherapist Kellee White.
That was great. Maybe we changed some lives.
And maybe opened up some minds.
Which way do I turn?
Right. I mean left.
The James and Kellee Show.